How's it going, guys? We are finally back at Costco, ready for the Costco drop. But of course, we're getting that Costco gas first because gas is getting a little pricey for my little Civic. Someone that I know that's been doing Instacart at the store has said that it's back to normal. I don't know about that. So today we're testing the waters. We're gonna be back out here doing just a normal Instacart day, just like the good old times before we had to start using other apps. So yeah, the drop is probably gonna be in about 12 minutes. Hopefully we're able to fill up and get to our special spot with lots of good cell service before we get the drop. Sometimes it happens while I'm pumping gas, and that's a disaster because there's bad service over here. So not only am I getting it later, but I'm also just like not paying attention. Let's do something different, and how about you guys guess the dollar amount of the order I'm gonna get for this drop before you guys see it. So you have to do it now before you see it. No cheaters, we'll know. All right, we got probably a minute till drop. There wasn't the 9:58 drop, so hopefully everything happens at 10:02. We're gonna try this new thing where we record me taking the batch if any even show up. It's 10:02, I don't see anything yet. Okay, I see 133, 29 miles, 3 items. I'll have to pass. What do they want? Toilet paper, Gatorade, stamps. So that's usually the drop I see before the main one that's more local and less miles. Just curious. Okay, they did tip 13 bucks. And normal drop, 61. Accepting. Someone else took it. And someone else took the other one. Bruh. Okay, 27. Bruh! Experienced something I haven't experienced before. Just costed me 10 bucks. I was trying to go for that 35 after the 65. All right, so basically I'm spamming click accept like right here, and it said that someone else took it, so I was spamming it, so it hit the new little analytics sign or stat sign, whatever you want to call it. So it took me to this page, and I had to go back to the drop and have it reload, and then by the time I did that, the same exact thing happened for the 35. So yeah, the 65 would have been nice. But we're gonna do a 27, get back before them, and probably make the same amount of money. That's what I'm gonna tell myself at least, because that sucks. This $27 order isn't bad. I'll take it. All right, everything was in stock, so that's good news. Our order shouldn't go down. Shouldn't. One of my customers wanted me to make sure I kept all the frozens frozen, which all of us should be doing in the first place, but something tells me she's had a couple bad shoppers. You guys need to do better in that. That's why I always have an insulated bag on me, especially here in Texas, and it's like 100 degrees today already. So if you have that in the back of your trunk, it's gonna melt fast. Also, she requested for 0 replacements. Probably something to do with how many people do really crappy replacements just to keep their tip up. A lot of shoppers do that, unfortunately. I was even seeing it on Reddit. I might pop it up here. A little concerning. It's making the app look pretty bad to the customers and probably getting rid of potential orders. But yeah, we're 7 minutes away from the first drop off. All right, so we are 9 minutes away from my second drop off. The first order was a hand me customer, but in the notes they say leave at door and then give me instructions where to leave it. Then they have a sign over their doorbell basically saying that we have a dog, do not ring it, but yet it's hand to customer. That's not how Instacart works. It puts us at a disadvantage because it makes us responsible if your groceries are stolen because we couldn't hand it to you. Technically, what we're supposed to do is return it to Costco. That's what's supposed to happen. I say all that just to say that they were actually nice people too. Last drop off was pretty fun. Quite the character I got to talk to. So that's always I guess a good moment in the day. We're at $28 right now, and we should be back to Costco at 11:05, which is pretty good if I do say so myself. That means that we only spent around an hour in total, and that includes driving back to the store. So that's like a true $25 an hour right there, even if I spent $3 on gas. Do any of you guys ever just like second guess yourself after delivering? Like, did I mix those orders up? Did I mess that up? Like, every time I drop off, I just have that in the back of my head, especially when I talk to them, because now they have a face to blame if their order is screwed up. On today's lunch review, we got cheese, crackers, and some lunch meat like usual. We got that spicy pepper jack cheese today though. This is the worst part about Instacart. You may wait for 30 plus minutes, but you don't want to idle your car because gas is extremely expensive, but it's also 100 degrees out. I don't know. That being said, does that look like a nice little order right there? All right, so we just got our next order for $18, 7 miles. This is what we got. We got some flowers down there. A little concerned with her notes on the Airwick thing. She was requesting a specific combination of scents, and at Costco there's only one choice. It's whatever they have on the pallet that day. So hopefully we can get something that she likes. If not, I guess I'll probably refund. I'm sure that'll make them happy, but yeah, it's how Costco works. Only reason I was slightly worried about those flowers was because there's 3 choices, and I sent them pictures and they didn't respond. This happened to me a while back where this lady got really mad because I got like pink flowers, and apparently those were not what she wanted, even though she didn't put it in the notes and the actual picture of the product was pink. Flowers at Costco are just stressful, especially around Mother's Day because it's never in stock. I did wait around for a minute. I pre-shopped it just so I would have better chances of getting an add-on. The add-on did not work. I did see one, but it was an extra 10 miles for $12, and it wasn't that many items, but it still wasn't worth it. All right, drop off went smooth. They didn't come out after I rang the doorbell. So hopefully everything is all good with their flowers. We're at $47 right now and about 2 hours of work, which isn't bad. Usually I try to be a bit better in that in the morning just because it dries up a little in the afternoon, but it's not bad. We're still making money, right around 25 an hour still, but I think it's about to go down because we're heading into some of the worst hours. It's the name of the game. All right, so we just got a $52 order to make it 100 probably by 1:30 p.m. I am gonna go back to my town where I actually live for this order, so I'll probably just do Shipt for the rest of the day, maybe try Instacart, not sure. But $100 in about 3 hours, pretty good. Only downside is we got 6 waters. They hit us with that 6 Ozarkas, and I'm delivering to a place I've delivered to before. It's like a gym of some sort. Last time they told me there'd be a cart outside, but there never was. So yeah, hopefully they have the cart outside this time. Here she is. Not too bad. We ended up doing 1 refund for some Gatorade that's been out of stock for a while, but other than that, we're doing pretty good. Alright, so we only had to do 1 refund. Wasn't too bad. It was a higher price item. It was Gatorade for my second customer. And she didn't respond until I checked out, but I did the right thing. I refunded it. That was exactly what she wanted. But we have a 20-minute drive ahead of us, which really isn't too bad. Then I need to start looking for some Shipt orders, I think. Alright guys, so we just got a Shipt order for I think around $10 without tip. So HEB, we're back in my neighborhood. Hopefully we do get a tip on this and it's closer to like 15-20 bucks. We are at 97 on Instacart, so this might get us close to like 115. Here's the order. Not too bad. Everything was in stock besides the one special request, so not too bad. And they're only 4 minutes away. It's an apartment though. I've forgotten about my camera every single order today. I've dropped it 4 times. Anyways, we just dropped that order off. No gate code was necessary, and we're over close to my house, so maybe might just stop by there. I have no idea what I'm gonna do, to be honest. I probably should be figuring that out. So we just spent 30 minutes trying to find a spot with cell service. I literally couldn't find one area in this entire complex that had more than like 1 megabit per second. So right now we finally found an area that's closer to like 20 right now. So now we can actually like get batches. It's frustrating because every day seems to be different. My spot that normally works in this lot had no service today. So right now we are at $110, and if that lady tips me, that will be a little bit extra. I'd like to get to at least 130 or 150 today, and we're doing all right on time. All right guys, so we just took a prepaid Target order. There's our Target. This order is a lot of miles. Let's just calculate it real fast. It probably won't even let me because I'm in the no data zone. I'm gonna guess at least 15 miles, and it's gonna be a mystery on pay because I have no idea what they're gonna tip, but at the very least, it is going to a very nice neighborhood, so we'll cross our fingers. Only 10 items though, so we'll bang this out real fast and then be on the road, and then we should be able to find some orders over that direction anyways. It's actually close to where my wife works, so I might get to go work at her store a bit today, which could be fun, and wish me luck. All right, order went smooth. Everything was in stock. We shopped in 5 minutes. Now we're gonna drive to our location, 27 minutes away. Ouch. So we just dropped that off. It was exactly 20 miles too, so I was right there. Anyways, we got an Instacart order and a Shipt order, but I went ahead and dropped the Shipt order because I didn't realize I was as far away as I actually am. This should be worth it, and I don't want to get too greedy and end up giving myself a bad day because I'm late for a drop-off or something like that. Alright, so we shopped that order pretty fast. Everything was in stock. A couple weird items, but it all went pretty well. The only bummer was the line I went through, they ended up switching cashiers, and the cashier, since my wife works here, just so happened to be her after all my stuff was already on the belt. And cashiers aren't supposed to check out their family members, so I had to take everything off and put it back in my cart, find a new line to wait in. So that slowed me down a little bit, but it's not a big deal. We have a 15-minute drive ahead of us. We're gonna go to a gated community with a security guard that we have to like tell him information, who we're delivering to and stuff like that. So that's always enjoyable. Pretty glad I canceled that Target order. By the time I'd get to Target, it would probably be 5:20 realistically, and the order was due by 6 at latest, so we would have been pushing it. Probably could have been done, but not worth the stress. I'm also going to be heading back home pretty soon because it's almost been 7 hours of work already, so I need to start thinking about heading back towards my house so I can edit this video and go relax a little. 97 today. That's hot. I would let them just keep the tip. If they just let me just go dip in that pool over there, their community pool, just keep the tip. It is that hot out here today. Every time I see a pool, that's all I can think about. I just want to jump in that. I don't even care if I'm wearing this. Like, that is how hot it is. Anyways, the GPS wanted me to do a 2-mile route to their house, to their neighborhood. And I was just looking at the GPS. I was like, I was passing the street that they're on. It had me do a huge whole loop. So yeah, double check your GPS, guys. It's not always right. But yeah, if it wasn't so hot, it's actually a beautiful day. Apparently there's like some dust coming up from the Sahara Desert all the way in Africa, and it's coming up to Texas. I don't understand it, but it's a thing. and it's coming in this weekend, and we're gonna see some beautiful sunsets. We're already getting some pretty crazy sunsets right now because of all the fires in Texas. For whatever reason, that like haze that's coming in just gives us this beautiful like pink sunset every night. But anyways, I'm pulling up to their driveway. I'm gonna drop it off, and this may be my last order. I don't know, feeling a little lazy today. I remember the camera for once, and then it just fell as soon as I shut my door. All right, so we're at 113 on Instacart. Let's refresh, make sure. Yeah, 113 on Instacart. So we're at $28 on Shipt right now without any of their tips. One of them was a 20-mile delivery, so I'm really hopeful that she will give me a nice tip. Just with gas prices and all, I'm pretty sure that she will, but it's just gonna take some time for that to come in. So if we add everything up, we're at 141, and I'm very hopeful that we'll get close to 160 by the time those tips come in. Look at this view. Probably looks like nothing to you guys, but when you guys live in the farmlands of Texas, that means something. But yeah, unless if I'm crazy and do another order, you'll probably see me next at the office. All right guys, so it has been a couple of days, and basically I just wanted to come on here and talk about my income. It hasn't changed at all. The Shipt customers did not tip yet. I literally just received a tip from a week and a half ago, so who knows when they will tip or if. A little bummed out that the person that I drove 20 miles to didn't tip me, but that's my fault. I should have never accepted the order in the first place and placed that risk. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed it, smash that like button down below. And yes, I'm working on making my videos a little shorter. I've been rambling a little too much, and it's getting to be a little much, so don't worry, I'm gonna try and make my videos a little shorter. This one just turned out to be a little extra long. Anyways, see you guys on the next one.